Alrighty, hey guys, you know who it is. It is your boy Mars. Today I have a special car that I did get. It is this Ford right here. I got it. It's a Forza Motorsports edition car. It is. Let's go right here. Let me show you guys. So it is this right here, the 1993 Ford SVT Cobra R Forza edition. So this car looks amazing. Look at the back wheel. Just look at the back wheel. Look at the stance. Everything. How they designed this car looks so realistic. This is something that you'll see like in Street Outlaws or anywhere. It just looks amazing. It looks like the perfect drag car setup. I love the way Forza did what they did on here. I'm not too fond of the whole little Forza white wall tired thing they did there, but everything else is just incredible. It looks like a car that I will see like in the streets. It's just like a gorgeous Foxbody. It's amazing. I love it. So I did get this car, and I'm gonna show you a scratch tune. So the car right now is coming with only 280 horsepower. Or in restriction it says 30. Let me see. We keep pressing Y. So it's 280, and then the torque is 333, and the car is weighing at 3,100 pounds. So I did get this car, and let's get right to it with the whole tuning. And this is how it normally looks. The normal Fox body. This is a normal Fox body with the whole 1,055 horsepower. Da 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 da. So this is it right here. It looks incredible. Like just the back wheel alone just looks amazing. So we're going to get right to it. Let's get to it. If you guys don't have this car, work really hard and try to get this car, because this car is amazing. And let's get right to it. So let's go right here. We're going to go to tune. We are going to go to upgrades. And then we're going to go to engine swaps. And then we have the selection of wheel engines that we can put. We can have the stock engine, we can put the 6.2, or we can put the 5.9 or the 7. So I do like the 6.2 now. They did add way more horsepower in the 6.2, so we're gonna drop that in there. And then of course the car is gonna be rear-wheel drive, guys. So I'm not gonna make the car all-wheel drive, and of course we're gonna put the twin turbos on the vehicle. Now we're gonna go to the engines, and then let me see how fast we can do this, because my control's about to die, but I will put the batteries on there if anything. But yeah, so we're gonna put everything on here race. As you guys can see, we're just gonna slap everything here race. Boom 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 boom. It's just a great car. I love this, the way they got it all with the whole, that's how we should, like that's how Forza should do it to, like any car you want to make drag. They should give you the option of doing it like that with the nice fat tire in the rear. So fully built, it'll look like that with the 1063, but we're going to leave it at 1055s to save the weight. So we're going to leave that stock, and of course going to leave the flywheel stock, because the flywheel will cause your car to spin more, and I wouldn't want that. So I'm going to leave the flywheel alone. Now we're going to put everything on here. Of course, we're going to put that roll cage on there. And then we're going to have, just like that, we're going to put the car fully weight reducted. So the car is going to sit at 2,500 pounds. So this car already alone, it's like on that breaking point with the weight restriction. So it's a really nice car. If you guys don't have this car, I suggest you guys do get this car and build one of these. So let's get right there. Let's put everything else on here. And let me see if I can grab the batteries real quick so I can put some batteries. So on the rims of the car, on the tires, I mean, you can actually put the grip tires, which takes off the firewall wheels. So we have to do it because we do have to put the drag tires on there. So let's put that on there, which I like. I prefer. I don't like the whole back end. I don't know, I don't like that. So now we're gonna put that right there. We're gonna put the widest tire we have in the rear, so it's gonna be 345s in the rear. And then so it's looking already looking mean. Just the wheels alone that it has on it are extremely light, but let's see if they have any lighter wheels, which I doubt. Let's see. Okay, so the wheels it has are pretty much these right here, so we're just gonna leave it alone. It's the perfect wheels, nothing with the size. We're not gonna do anything with that. And then what I did do, the front bumper, I left it alone. If you guys do want to put the front bumper and stuff like that, you guys could, but I just left it alone. The only thing I did change was the hood. I did put this hood right here, which kind of gave it look that stock look, but yet with those back wheels, just look at those back wheels and tires. It just looks mean. I love it. Now let's go back, and then I'm gonna show you guys a drag tune at Sebring. It's going to be a street drag tune. So let's go like that. And now let's go to free play. And I was on here. Let's go to race. Let's find Sebring and let's press X. And this is the one that you want to be on. And let's just do custom. There's nobody in here. Save that. Our assistance is going to look like this pretty much. Off, ABS off, normal steering, off, manual with clutch, of course, cosmetic, and then everything else is going to be turned off. So that's the settings right there for your controller. That's the only way of driving. You guys don't need any assistance on that because the way that I'm going to show you guys how to tune the vehicle, you guys ain't going to need it. I'm going to show you guys how to launch the car and also the suspension work on here as well. So this car I'm gonna tune it a little bit different than the normal that I do, so I'm gonna change a couple things, but besides that, this car is gonna be extremely nice, extremely fast, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so we're right here. I gotta go like this, test drive. Right when you click test drive, I can tune the car while being on the track. I did put that ready sticker on the side of it, but pretty much there we go. Alright, so it seems like I'm on remote, so it's about to die. Alright, let me see if I can switch out the batteries real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I did switch the batteries real quick. Now let's go to the tune. With the tire pressure, I'm going to do a 15 in the rear. And as you can see, it's going to go to a 2.75. I normally do it just a couple clicks, which it'll just do the 2.716. But this time I want full grip. I'm going to go like that. And now let's see if either it likes it being full tire pressure all the way up in the front. So it didn't change anything pretty much on there. Now let's go all the way down. As you can see, it did a lot better going all the way down for some reason. So we're going to leave it on that. With the gear, let's go back to that later on. Let's put this zeroed out real quick. Just like that. There we go. And now let's see if the positive camber in the front makes it any better to 0 to 60. So it seemed like it didn't change anything. Let's see. Yep, so it looked like it didn't change anything, so I'm going to just leave it alone. And then it has that toe, fix that, and then put that at 0 as well. So just going to zero everything out. I do like it stiff on the rebound, on the anti-roll bars. And then on the rear, I like it soft. So we're going to put real, and so I'm going to do the 13, just like that. So now we're going to figure out, that's the suspension work and everything. Now we are going to figure out what gear does this car like to be in. To launch the car, all you're going to do is press down the e-brake, which is A, and then you are going to feather the gas with the RT button. So you feather the gas gently. You keep pressing the gas all the way until you finally press the gas all the way down with the e-brake down all the way. So the car will do like that. It'll hold almost at 2,000 RPMs. All you got to do now is just look at the e-brake. And that's it. This car is gripping already. It grips gorgeous. It probably has to do a lot with the tires and the width. So what we're going to do here is let's go a little bit higher on this final drive. I'm gonna just do like a 3 and then see what my first gear does now and how it reacts to that 3. So let's do the same launch. E-brake, feather the gas. There we go. And now I got the gas pressed all the way down, e-brake all the way down. Alrighty, so as you guys can see there, it's doing even better, but I want my gear to spin. I want to see what that first gear looks like when it spins. So I'm going to do 3.20. I'm just throwing numbers out there in that first gear. I want it to spin. Oof. So right there, as you guys can see, that car just lifts up off the ground, and it just it starts picking up really good. It's chirping, but it looks really good. Ooh, okay. So this car is looking great. It's looking great. That second gear is a little bit short on the short end. So let's go right here to second gear, and let's go all the way to just 1.90. And then that third looked at a little bit long, so I'm gonna go to 1.55. And let's see what the third, first and second is gonna give me. Now we're just gonna go back. This is one of the most popular tracks, guys. Also, they have Indianapolis, and there's also a couple more tracks that you can choose from to do drag racing. So let's get right here. There you go. That second gear hooked right above 6, and then that third was a little bit short. But let's do it, but see if it grips more on the way back. So a lot of people race on this side. Back in Forza Motorsport 4, everybody was racing on the other side. The other side is a lot longer, and you can actually race a lot further. So I'm going to show you guys on the way back the other side of this track, if you guys don't know. So yeah, e-brake, feather the gas. Let go the e-brake. Ooh, that just... Alrighty, so I do have that fourth gear pretty long. And then what I'm going to do is I'll make that third back to a little bit. Boom. And then I'm going to just go shorter. Like, no, that's too short. There you go. That looks okay. Just save it like that. And then I'm going to show you guys that tune. So let's go to the other side of the track real quick. Gosh, the brakes are not that good. Alright, so back and forth to Motorsports 4, we used to go around here. And everybody will just go. We'll normally set the track for 1 lap, and then the leader will go the opposite direction. And then when we're done, he'll just finish the 1 lap, and then we'll just, that's the way of doing it. So here, just like the old game, they still have a cone. Is the cone around here? There's a cone. So they still have a cone, just like Forza Motorsports 4. It still has never left us. It's this little cone that you see right there. So you line up to that little cone right there, and then that's your marking point, that little cone. So then you just do the normal. You line up with someone next to you, and then a car be in the middle. Somebody call the race, and you go. And then you see those flags right there. Boom, boom, that. All those flags is pretty much a quarter mile. And then all you guys have to do is just turn back around right here, and you're just gonna all follow this line right here, and that's it. You're away from the traffic and away from incoming drag race. So these flags right here, you see those flags in that truck, that's gonna be your marking point of that quarter mile pretty much. So just look at that flag, and then it'll be a dope race. You guys will love this track. And yeah, so I'm pretty much liking this car the way it is. Of course, you guys know this is a basic tune. You guys can always adjust the way you guys want it to make it even faster. This is for a lot for the new beginners. And yeah, so I hope you guys like the tune. Let me show you guys the there you go. So it's going to be 3 the final drive, then 3.20, then 1.90, 1.50, and 1.25. If you guys want to adjust the 5th gear, you guys can, and the 6th gears if you guys can. So that's pretty much the tune for this Forza edition Foxbody that they have here. This Mustang, love it, I love it, I love it. Great car. Love the way they have the stance. I hope you guys build this car, and I'm probably gonna paint a different color. But yeah, Like always, guys, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be around with another tuning video. Peace out, guys.